Hello guys, welcome back to Duke TV Online. Yes, you already know what it is. It's sports segment here on Duke TV Online, and as you know, I'm not going to be alone. I'm going to be with my good friends alongside me. To my right, you already know it is Zubi Tim, the Arsenal fan, and then to my left we have Teslim, the Man United fan, and as you already know, I am GARBADEEN, the Chelsea fan. Boys, I'm back again.
Yes.
And it's that time of the season, it's pre-season time. It's pre-season time, and a lot has been happening in the world of football. Where do we start off?
Chelsea.
Let's start with team that has lost 2 games, I mean 3 games already.
I've not lost 2 games.
Season hasn't started.
I not just the 1 game.
But you've not won again.
You've played 2, and we have to start with Man United now.
You can't say I lost 2 because
lost
I won't be with penalties against Arsenal.
Is that what I did?
Huh?
Yes.
How do you feel saying that now?
A win is a win.
A win is a
A
win.
win is a win.
Okay,
Penalty
I'm taking
shootouts, that's just for training.
So, like I said, how does it feel to lose to Man United?
On penalties.
He just said they won.
Yes, now. Kahavertz.
Penalties that you didn't.
Onana saved the
You
penalty.
did not merit
Wait,
the penalty.
Yeah, he saved Kahavertz penalty now.
How did you get to the penalty shootouts?
It
You
was-
don't even know. You did not merit the
It
penalty.
is what it is. A win is a win.
Well,
And I'm taking it.
No problem.
I think we should start with United. They lost 2 matches. Let's start with them. They lost their first preseason match. They said they used their academy boys. Let's give them that excuse.
It's preseason. That's why it's
They
preseason.
won the second one. They did not say they used academy boys, even though those
They
are
can't
team
say it
academy
now.
boys won
They can't
the
say
second
it.
one for them. Then they've lost the third one against Arsenal. But I think the big thing about this match, about that Arsenal United match, is that does it look like wow, just resetting again this season? Like it's still going to be Arsenal and Man City. Because the way they played, it's like they're just going to continue from where they stopped.
One thing I've learned from preseason is that you can't use to judge. Like from last season, Chelsea was doing well in preseason, and you were claiming Nicolas Jackson to be the best striker.
Especially KEHINDE.
We can't judge the preseason, but I feel like with the way I watched the Arsenal Man U game and I saw changes from where we played. Despite the fact that not all our players played, I saw a change in style of play, and then we were able to do well in the first half. I think we scored our goal in the first half. We did well, and I can see that we've changed a little bit. There's a dynamic in terms of style of play now in the last game, so I feel like we can be better this season.
And one big question: do you think Sancho is going to be playing a big part this season for you?
I really hope so. I really hope he can redeem himself, because I think they said that they've reconciled with the manager, and I just hope he can come to prove himself because everybody knows him as a good player. So I just hope he can prove himself.
Well, I think one big positive you have to take away from this preseason is they say Mason Mount is firing on all.
Fire is doing really well, and I'm very proud of that because last season he was not able to get enough opportunities to play due to injuries, and I feel like this season is going to be his comeback season.
Let's move over to our brothers over here.
The winning team.
But you are like there, you drew 1, you've lost, you've won 1.
I also won on penalties. The one I drew, I won on penalties. Okay,
now
when
we're
it comes to
counting- now we're
Arsenal,
counting
I'll ask you now. Because if we are counting it for
No,
mine,
you said we should not count penalties, that's why I did count.
I later accepted now.
Alright. I think the big news for you guys is that you signed California.
No problem. Call him whatever you want to call him. He's coming to dominate the Premier League.
Caliafori, you guys have signed him. They say he's the next Maldini.
Yeah. And he's showing it.
He has not even played.
Yeah.
He's showing it now.
Yeah.
He's showing it in Euros now.
What
One of the best defenders.
scored an own goal in the US.
He's got
Which
that-
one goal? Okay, the assist he did, you didn't see that one.
Okay, that's
To
what.
that led to what?
I led to they got to the I think they got to the was it the
The what?
quarter final? I'm not sure.
Round of 16 and they were out.
I think round of 16.
Switzerland.
That was the
Switzerland.
most abysmal performance I've ever seen in my international
Italy,
football.
yeah.
Italy, like that was so bad.
Yeah.
And then your boy was part of it.
They've lost their golden generation.
But why did they not use your real star boy, the one
Who's
you
that?
bought from us,
Wait.
Giorgio?
Why did you sell him? It's true now. Why did you sell him?
Sometimes it's business now. It's business.
I don't. That was bad business. For Arsenal. Bad business for Arsenal.
Oh my God. Your manager said something, and I think we have to touch on that. He said they asked him what do they have to do this season to actually end up winning that title. And he said they have to get 114 points. Can they get that 114 points?
Arteta has started again. That's all I have to say. Because he wants us to start trusting the process. I mean, last season was our best season in terms of points acquired. So him saying 114 points, it's just like just giving us hope. I don't think he meant it. I don't think he meant it.
But that's I think the big we all know he didn't really mean it. But the big question is, can you guys go that step further this season?
To win the league.
And should you fail to go that step further, do you think it's time to cut the cord with Arteta?
Yes, I believe so. Because if he doesn't win,
fine football.
we have always been playing fine football. Under Arsene Wenger, fine football. Arsenal, we have always been known to play fine football. So,
Arteta was able to transform the Arsenal team.
Transforming in what we have not won
the season before, you guys didn't even qualify for Champions League, and then suddenly you guys started challenging for the title.
I'm someone that would say winning is everything here, but there's something about Arsenal now. When you play Arsenal now,
that fear factor is
yes, that's what I mean.
Yes,
which was never ever there before.
Let's take it to the next level and win something now. That's what we want to see. That's why I don't know, some people said they retired, some people say they sacked Arsene Wenger. We don't know the one. But it's because we're not winning trophies. So Arteta came in with the hope. He won the FA Cup in the first 6 months. So he started well. But now he's getting to almost 5 years. It's only the FA Cup he has won. So that drought, we don't want that drought.
Okay, let's look at your player, Gabriel Jesus. He had a very, very fantastic outing. And Arsenal fan, I think he's been good. For the times he has played, he's been good. But the fact is, he's almost always getting injured.
Yeah, consistency.
He can hold on this season and just go like at least 30 games.
30 games in the Premier League.
Yeah, in the Premier League.
To be honest, I don't think so. The way he plays, he's always going to likely get injured. Because he's someone that likes to dribble, maneuver his way, tight corners, and sometimes you say he's selfish, but sometimes he makes it.
But then why don't you guys now go for that striker? Like, there's no backup.
We'll get the striker now. I don't know why they are taking time, to be honest.
What do you want?
To be honest, I want Watkins, but will Aston Villa release him? So if you ask me who I want, is Watkins.
But finally on Arsenal, you guys have shown an homegrown talent in it's not gone yet, but all indications are showing that it's going to go.
It's still not gone?
Yeah, it's not gone yet, but
there we go now.
By today, I think that should be finalized.
Okay.
So, what do you think? How do you feel about it?
Mixed feelings. I'm happy that he's going to get the playing time he deserves. But losing him as an Arsenal fan, it may haunt us, because the way we lost this Bayern Gnabry, they come back to haunt us later in the future. But it's a good thing for him.
It's a good thing for him. And that's football. You guys refused to sell him to us, even though we wanted to buy him last season.
People were not serious about it now. They're not serious about it.
You needed to reduce that price now.
Reduce the price. Is it not worth it? It's worth it now.
Anyways, let's finally touch on Chelsea. But before I even go to Chelsea, I think all the big boys, they kind of stumbled this big preseason. Like,
no, let's go to Chelsea. Let's go to Chelsea. Don't bring it back to me.
He wants to escape it.
Let's go to Chelsea.
Okay, let's go to Chelsea.
Yes.
We drew our first match against Wrexham, which is
and less than 5 minutes into the game, your boy is fighting with him. Why?
No, you have to understand that he's just coming back from injury.
So he means he's fighting in pre-season.
The guy wanted to injure him now.
Enjoy him?
Yes, now he kicked him dangerously.
That does not mean anything. It's a friendly game. Just tell him that, okay.
Then you need part of winning a title is you need that fight.
Title?
Yes.
Chelsea?
Yeah. But actually, I went on the space here and I said, the first thing I said was, sack this manager already.
Maresca.
After how many games?
But I've watched our 2 preseason matches and I don't even see anything that gives me hope. At least last season I went to the season with hope.
Which one will you prefer? Starting with the preseason well and doing badly?
I would gladly bite my fist.
But it's better you guys even
And that's what I'm
lose
saying,
games
if I'm
now.
wrong, I'm happy that I'm wrong.
Better
But from
you
what I
lose
have
games
seen-
now.
From what I have seen, we hear about inverted fullbacks. James was not playing as he was playing as a proper DM, not even like
DM.
inverted fullback. He spent 80 to 90% of that game in the middle of the pitch. I'm looking at it, we lose a lot when you have players like that, and that's because we're even using James. Let's say if James gets injured again and you have Gusto, are you going to bring Gusto into the midfield also? So these are the things that I'm seeing and that. But then the big boys are not back. They say ice cold is in the freezer, it's cooling up for the new season. He's not going to join them for
Your best player, he doesn't need to rush now. His place is secured already.
Caicedo is also not, he's not into the team yet. Nicholas Jackson, he has not played in this preseason. So, I don't know. Let's just see how it goes
from the style of play, from what the manager put out for Chelsea to play. What do you think going into the next season?
I think for the kind of players that we have, that setup is not it. That's why I feel like this guy is going to have a problem this season. We have like 6, 7 DMs, CMs, and we're playing like we're bringing one midfielder to join the midfielder again. Then that means you're going to bench like 5 to 6 of them already. So
yeah.
I don't really know how it's going to work. And even some of the AMs, the CFs, AMs are still going to come back to join that midfield battle in the likes of Nkunku and also.
It's choking in midfield.
You guys, you need to release players.
They say
they are still signing players.
They say we're looking to release like 10 players.
Yeah, you need to. There are a lot of players in Chelsea.
We have Gallagher for sale for anybody who's interested.
I think Atletico wants to.
Yeah, but here Man United, it might be a better fit for Man United.
I think he'll do well in Atletico.
Yeah.
Physical aspect of the game. Yes.
We do very well in Atletico. But Celtic that beat us, that's why I'm not going to get too crazy about it. They also beat Manchester City.
What was the scoreline?
That doesn't
These people scored. The one goal they scored was a penalty.
3 points is 3 points.
Man City, they are another team that are not doing well in this preseason.
Yeah,
But we know what Man City
Lost
do.
all
We
their-
know what Man City is.
That's the thing about City now. You can never say that because once the season starts, like, look at the just going to do this thing. And
Yes.
so that's like this team. Liverpool is a team that you think they might have serious problems this season.
Yeah.
Yes.
No
yes,
signings.
yes.
Even
Nope.
their
They've been
preseason is
quiet.
not looking
Nobody knows
so-
what to expect from
Yeah.
them.
They've been quiet.
And should Salah go below it was even high standard, but we did for last season we didn't count it as high standard, but actually high standard. Should Salah now go below those standards?
They're going to have a serious problem.
Yeah.
Like Salah is their main output
Yeah.
when it comes to scoring
And
goals.
I
and
even saw a
assists.
clip where he dropped millions of balls for Nunes, Diaz, and the likes, and everybody was just
Last season or
yeah,
in the
last
game?
season.
Last season.
Yes.
Nunez
We have
alone.
had a lot of assists.
Nunez alone.
Anyways, is Nunes back?
I think he should still be warming up
The
after that
fight.
fight. Should be warming up after the fight.
The fighting boy. Hopefully he's going to come back and do something better this season. Because he's a player that you can see that there's something. He's a Nicholas Jackson kind of player. You can see something there, but they have to.
Output.
Yeah.
Output. He needs to do better in front of the goal. I think it's just a confidence problem.
But for the case of Chelsea, we're looking to see if we can bring something like Osimhen and if that can work.
But what will happen to Jackson if you bring in Osimhen? Will he now move to the wing?
He's going to be understudy. He's not even. He might move to the wing, yes.
And because
he's going to be the understudy for Osimhen.
I don't think they want to bench him because of his work rate.
That's the thing. We have wingers in the like, but we have very unstable wingers in the like of Sterling and Mudryk. So
his work rate will help at that wing. But I don't. Does he cross the ball?
I have this feeling that this season is going to be the season.
Season for what?
Season to relegate.
The season to do wonders. I still believe. Okay, I still believe.
No problem.
Nico, the boy is good. I believe in you so much, and But that's it for preseason and for the big boys in preseason.
No problem.
But like we all know, preseason means nothing. It means jack squad can win every game in preseason and go on to still lose in the season. So
Yes.
when the first match of the season, which is Manchester United,
Fulham.
when you hear that whistle, that's when we know that the real ball is in action. Thank you very much for joining us here on Duke TV Online, bringing you more reactions.